Hello? Hello? For some reason, voice mod is refusing to boot. Hello? I just did so much talking! Because I clicked voice mod to boot it up, and I assumed that it did, because I was clicking between windows. And it didn't, it's not booting. For some reason, voice mod is now broken. I was like talking, I was like, what time is it for you, Rukalin? It's time for me to eat breakfast, ha ha ha. And as it turns out, no one heard me. Man, people really don't care what I'm saying today. Actually, my brain was a lot more positive. I could see that there were people in chat. Isn't it like 10 a.m. where you are? Yeah, I mean, I fell asleep at like, I don't know, midnight, 1 a.m. and I got up at 9. And it's now 10. I've had coffee. I'm awake. To answer your question, it's 5 p.m. Ah, okay, so it's dinner time for you. That's nice. That's nice. 9 a.m. isn't so bad. Because, like, on a regular day, I wake up at, like, 6, and that sucks complete ass. I hate it. I hate that I have to get up at, like, 6:30. I used to have to get up at, like, 5, or actually, a long time ago, I used to work an opening shift for an old job I had. How long ago would that have been now? Like 5 years ago? Something like that. And I had to get up at like 2 or 3 in the morning. It was fucking ass. It was the worst. That's life, I guess, sometimes. It's too early to be gaming. Someone just messaged me. One of my friends, I told one of my friends I was streaming and he messages back, it's too early to be gaming. Rise and grind, gamers. Let me see if I can still get voice mod to open. Because without voice mod, I can't annoy you all with echo effects and shit. Though I guess I don't really use that kind of thing while I'm playing Minecraft, so maybe it's not such a big deal. But, you know, my program should still open. Is it showing up in my processes? Let's take a look. Isn't this the 5 p.m. theme? Let's take a look. It is! Wow, from City Folk. I'm shocked that you were able to just, like... I can't do that for most Animal Crossing songs. I'll be like, this is an early morning song, but I don't know which one it is. It's not opening at all. Voice mod is, like, broken. It's just not opening. Again, it's fine. I can just use my direct microphone and, like I said, it's... I don't really use the effects or anything too much if I'm playing Minecraft, so it's fine, I guess. Everything is breaking on me recently. Last night, if you didn't follow the lovely saga, I was supposed to stream Animal Crossing, and my capture card has decided it's just like, no, you can't. It won't let you. There's absolutely no reason it shouldn't be working, but it just decided to not work. It gives me the error that's like, you have to be connected to a USB, what do you call it? Fuck, USB 3.0? USB 3.0, or Elgato can't work. And I'm like... It's definitely... I think there's only 2 USBs in my computer that are not 3.0s, and even then, I think they might be, and they're just not colored blue. Because they're in the front of the tower, you know, because that's where you can go to, like, plug in your phone to charge it, that kind of thing. They're not, like, fancy USBs. And then all of the ones in the back are 3.0, and then there are a couple that are, like, I'm not that technologically versed, but there's a couple of them that are, like, special. I don't know, they're, like, faster or something. They're, like, for your more heavy-duty products. Good morning, KissShot9. Thanks for coming to the stream. This song is also a 5 p.m. song. It's that 5 p.m. vibe, you know, at 10 a.m. But yeah, I tried every trick in the book. I should make a side note here. Don't DM me right now with like solutions for my Elgato problem. I literally already reached out to support and was like, hey, for some fucking reason, my Elgato is still just like, you need a USB 3.0. And I'm like, yeah. The stream's adapting to me, clearly. Well, I still... Okay, to be fair, I still plan to stream Minecraft this morning because I have plans this afternoon and this evening, and I have stuff that I need to do. But I still wanted to stream Minecraft, so I was like, well, I'll just get, you know, a healthy amount of sleep and I'll wake up in the morning and stream Minecraft, so... Hey, Couch Potato 553, thanks for joining in. Do you prefer to just be called Couch Potato? I always feel a drawing need to, like, if people have numbers in their usernames that I'm supposed to say them, in case they are meaningful in some way. I try to avoid saying, like, underscores and stuff like that, because I realize it's just supposed to be a space or something, but... Or a dash. Back in the day, back in the old them days, people I knew online would always, like, to make a username out of themselves, they would put, like, dash chan or dash kun or shit like that. The numbers are just because 100 other people have my name. Yeah, I get that. I really need to eat my breakfast. It's getting cold. My breakfast this morning is natto and rice. I don't know. Do you guys know what natto is? Probably. I don't. Yeah. Sephiroth Cloud-chan. Yeah, that's absolutely accurate. Back in the day on the internet, that's like all my friends had names like that. String beans? Yeah, they're goopy. They're fermented beans with rice. And they're good for you. Gaia fucking online. So true. Yeah, I'm lucky because my username that I use, which is Prismaeya, is, I don't think I've ever run into it being taken. Though the spelling is kind of funky too, I think, because I do M-A-E-Y-A, which if you don't know, the deep Prismaeya lore. Are you ready? You ready for the deep Prismaeya lore of how I got my username? It's not really that exciting. What's good, Mika? Hey, Cronum, thanks for tuning in. Life is good at this moment. I've got my breakfast and my coffee, and I'm gonna play some Minecraft. Like, I don't know, this particular... I'm not sore. My shoulders were hurting really bad yesterday, and they're not now. I don't have too much to complain about, you know, except for my capture card just pooping its pants, but... I was really upset about that last night, too. That's why I didn't end up streaming at all. I was like, I could stream something else, and I was just like, wait, like, Animal Crossing, no, no, no! I just realized your just chatting thing is a hot tub streamer joke. Yeah, it is. But I think it's really cute and creative, too, so... Oh yeah, sorry, I was talking about the deep Prismaeya lore of my username. It's not that interesting. I've gone through a couple different usernames online that I would go by, and I didn't really settle on like a moniker. Like when I was really young, a lot of my usernames were really stupid. It would just be like Mika the Coolest, or like back in my my Tumblr days, it would be like, I don't know if you guys were on Tumblr, but it was cool to have, like, canon usernames, like, that were, like, the name of something. Like, back when I was, really into, like, the Persona series, I think at some point I was, like, Tentarafu, or Tetrakarn, or Magarudine. I don't remember. I was, like, one of those, like, spell names for a while. Shit like that, right? I wasn't really trying to brand myself too hard back then, though. But as I got older, I was like, I should just settle on a username, like when I was in my 20s. Well, I mean, I'm still in my 20s, Jesus. But when I got into my 20s, I should say, I was like, I should just, like, settle for something. And, for a while, I was Robomoney. But I didn't really like the sound of it. It sounded like a little too... I don't know how to describe it. I used to really want to have Robo in my username. Cause I just really like robots. And some of my, like, other stuff you might occasionally notice still has, like, Robo or Robot in the name. But, I still have some of those URLs. That's powerful. But anyway, so I eventually turned back on that because I just didn't like how it sounded. And I was like, I want something that's a little more unique sounding. And for a while, I was Prismabon, which Prisma I got from, in the dub version of Sailor Moon. there is... So in the original Japanese, she's Pets, and then in the English version, they call this character Prisma. And I thought she was neat. And I wanted to put her in my username. Here, I'll pull up a picture of her. The manga picture, let me pull up a picture from the anime. Because as I pull her up, you guys will probably be like, oh, I've seen Sailor Moon screen caps of her. Oh, I know who that is. Her. The Prisma in my name comes from this girl. Her name was Prisma in the English version. In the, I should say in the Deke dub. I don't know if in the, like, redone dub of Sailor Moon if they've named her back to Pets, but... She's pretty cool, right? Booba? Yeah, it always kind of looks like those little things on her shirt are supposed to be nipples, but I guess they're just like a decoration. Here's another. It's an animated gif for you. Eek! I kind of like the name Prisma a lot more than Pets anyway. So, just my preference. But her name, yeah, whatever. So I got that because I thought she was neat and I wanted that in my username because it sounds cool. And then I was Prisma Bon for a while. And the only reason I changed off of that is people kept misspelling it. But the Bon in my username at that time came from this girl, which I'm sure a lot of you people know. Tron Bon. So it was Prisma Bon for a while. Funnily enough, I've never fucking played Mega Man Legends. I just think this character is super neat. That's it. And I still do, and I still do. Eventually I'll play the Legend series, I think. So it's Prisma Bond, but the problem was people kept misspelling it, and that was really frustrating to me, and it was also kind of long. People kept calling me Prisma Bone. Like, that happened, like, enough times that I was like, I'm not fucking Prisma Bone. It's Prisma Bond. Is she wearing metal panties? Yeah, absolutely. And so I just kind of gave up. I was like... Okay, I still want Prisma in my username, but I don't want to be Prisma Bon. And so I was trying to think of something that was shorter and that I didn't feel like people would misspell as much. And, gee, I wonder if I have a picture. Let me take a look. I had in OC an original character named Daya? It's my own OC and I don't even know how to pronounce it. I always called her Daya, but I suppose the way it's spelled, maybe it's like Daya? Diamond. Even though I was trying to say Daya like day, because she has sort of like a sunshiny character. Do you prefer people here who don't know you call you Prismaeya or Mika, or do you not care? I don't care at all. You can pretty much call me anything as long as I know you're talking to me. Some people call me Prismika. And that's fine, or like as you might have seen a couple of people call me Pringles, that's completely fine. Mika Prismaeya cool streamer is fine, anything is fine. When Mika marries Sans, that'd be her last name, hey nerd? Hey nerd. Yeah, that's true. Wait, does that mean I'd be Prismaeya Undertale, or Prismaeya Sans Undertale? Sometimes people would misread my name as Gentle Rats. Oh, that's so cute, though. As much as I love Ralts. I do also love Ralts. Gentle Rats is like the cutest thing. What about the raw dog of Twitch? Yeah, absolutely. AKA the raw dog of Twitch.tv. I just think she's neat, Prismargia. Let me actually take a look in my folders real quick and see. Now, if I do find a picture of this OC, it's inevitably going to be really old art. So just keep that in mind. That I've improved since then. Let's see here. Like, and when I mean old art, I mean like I drew this in like middle or high school old. Let's see. I'm looking in my files. If I have anything of Daya. She's actually an OC that I made that I still have like kind of a, what do you say, like a attachment to. Let me take a look at something. That this actually gets to where it really gets embarrassing. I had a, so if you, in fact I must have been in high school if I was drawing her, because I made like a series of OCs because, okay, you guys know Tales of Symphonia, right? You guys know Tales of Symphonia 2, Dawn of the New World, right? When I played it as I must have been a high schooler. If not, it was like late middle school because I don't remember when that game came out. I hated it. I hated Tales of Symphonia 2. I thought it was shit. And, I went through this whole thing where I was like, I can do this, but better! And, like, I made a sequel to Tales of Symphonia that I was writing that had, like, a new cast and, like, all these updated designs and God knows what, right? And, Daya was one of the OCs that I made for that. It's pretty cringy that I went through all that. Hold on, I'm looking in my Dropbox. I think I have a picture of her in my Dropbox that, once again, I drew in high school. Please no hate. Please no hate! When will you see Tales of Symphonia 3 by Prismaeya? Never. Ooh, okay, I did. Oh god, I found a picture of her, but it's like really bad. I wonder if there's a better one. It's like really fucking bad. Show it, coward. I mean... Okay, hold on. It's like I was trying to do... Again, this is high school. And I was trying to do, like, a more dynamic pose, and I failed, like, really miserably. What did I sign this as? Hold on. Oh, did I put the year? Okay, sorry. I'm sure you're all sitting there at the edges of your seats like, show us, Mika! Show us! Okay. Whatever. I'm embarrassed, but here's one picture of her. I tried, you know? I was trying to do, like, a dynamic pose. What is going on with that left arm? It looks like a fucking, like, flipper. Her taint? I mean, that's like her coochie outline. That arm is funky. Yeah, to be fair, the leg is kind of fucked up. Everything is kind of fucked up. The arms, the legs, everything. The anatomy is just a nightmare. But if there's one thing I can say, it is a valiant effort, and I do admire my young self for trying something that's not just like character standing at like 3/4 angle. Like, I was trying to show like what kind of character she is, and that's really cool. So it's cute. Yeah, it is cute. And again, I drew this. I think if you look at the bottom there, I think it says 08, perhaps. I'm not sure. I'm giggling like an idiot because you said coochie. Would you rather say putty? Is she breakdancing? Is that her character? Yeah, her whole thing was supposed to be like capoeira. I can't say that word. Capoeira. She was like she would attack with dancing, right? She was like a martial arts dancer. She had like this really sunshiny personality. See, this is why I still think my character's kind of cool. I was like, that's actually a pretty cool concept, yeah? Oh, I actually have another picture of her. It's still really bad, but whatever. Here's another one with one of my other characters who's like extremely generic looking. Again, I probably drew this in like 2008. Please no hate. Please no shaming me. That is Daya on the left. OMG, the anime. Yeah, I mean, I drew really anime back then. I was 18, I feel old. That's life. I mean, for me, well, 2008 I would have been in like the 8th grade. So this was either my last year of middle school or my first year of high school that I drew this. Is that Akira Dolce? It does kind of look like Akira a little bit. The character on the right's name is Ezric. He was a mage, and he had a standoffish personality. That's about all I can tell you. I don't remember too much else. I do kind of like, if you look on the left-hand side, again, this art sucks ass, it's old, but like, if you look at like her boob that's a little closer to the camera there, I did kind of understand something that I'm surprised. You can see from the lines, it's like I was definitely thinking about like the relationship between like the arm, the shoulder, and how that kind of affects the pressing on the breast, if that makes sense. It's still not done that well, but I can tell I was thinking about it, and I'm kind of impressed by that because I don't think I really seriously thought about anatomy too much at that age. And only Dea could melt his cold heart. Yeah, pretty much. That was her whole thing, is like a lot of my characters at the time were kind of like, they were like, kind of, what do you say, like dark, brooding types. And then I was like, well, I need someone who's gonna kind of melt the ice between these people. And, that's kind of how Dea happened. Anyway, I'm a fucking baby compared to y'all. Out of the edge. I mean, yeah. I have some more pictures of this, actually. At that age, I was probably doodling cocks in my notebook. Your art was fine. Fair enough. Is this gonna be like me sharing my old art stream? Because I just found a whole bunch of it. I have another picture from the same thing. By the way, this wasn't called Tales of Symphonia 2. I called it Tales of Arc with a Q. So fucking cool and original, am I right? I actually just found another picture of it. This is like the main cast. It's funny because I was like, I'm trying to be different than Tales of Symphonia 2, but I was still like basically making a new story with new characters, and then also the Tales of Symphonia cast would come in. I don't know, man. The fact that it's drawn on notebook paper really gives you that high school feel, right? I couldn't even tell you why it was called Tales of Arc. There was something with like a big bridge in the story, but I don't remember what the function of it was. This is so long ago, I'm surprised I remember anything. Anyway, wow, long explanation short. I still like my character Dea, and I thought she had a cute, interesting concept, and so when I made my username, I was like, Prisma something, and then I was like, well, how about I just put, like, Dea's name in there, even though now I personally pronounce it Prismaeya, but when people call me Prismaeya, it's fine, I don't care. But that's where it came from. My cousin's in high school and she's been going through her anime phase too. Oh my god. I don't know how to phrase this. I don't want to say like milk it. Like, I miss being at that age and being so like naive and just enjoying things at face value so much. Like, fucking incubate that. Let her fucking revel in that, because she's gonna look back on that years from now and be like, man, those were good times. I was cringy, but I was free. All this time I thought it was a Fate reference. Well, if that's what you want. At the same time, I don't really care. It's like at the same, I've mentioned the fact that like my avatar, you know, the one that I'm talking with right now, my character, I mean, you know, it's me. Wow, immersion, it's me. Whatever. I like to think her name is Prisma, but people just say, oh, that's Mika, which like it is. So what I'm gonna be like, no, it's not. But it because people said like, have you imagined your little character like as a Mother series character? I'm like, yeah, absolutely I have. She lives in Saturn Valley with the Mr. Saturns, and she drinks tea and coffee, and that's her life. And she's one with the Saturns. Is Prisma Mr. Saturn? Yeah. The lore, I was talking to Seth about this, the lore is that I guess she was raised by them. And so she's like, here I am with my mom and my dad. Would you play a mod of Mother 3 where Lucas is replaced with your sprite? That would be a lot of work, because there are a lot, I don't know if you've looked at Lucas's sprite sheet, but there's a lot you would have to edit in there. But like, would I? Yeah, absolutely, that would be so cute. Somebody I knew threatened to like replace Kumatora with my character, And I was like, that would be extremely cute and would make me happy. The Mr. Saturns found a child and thought, well, this is mine now. I think that would fit really well into the, like, weirdness and despair of Mother 3, to be fair. To, like, just have this person who's like, yeah, I'm just a weird-looking Mr. Saturn. Zip zoom. These are my parents. Boing. That's a great story idea, though. Thanks. I mean, it all happened just because I wanted to make my character, and I just really like Mr. Saturns. It's funny because I go on these rants about how much I love the Mother series and why, and blah, 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 blah. But then it's like, oh, why do you feel like you relate to Mr. Saturn so much? I'm like, they're just little guys. They're just little guys. Is Zero C a hot tub streamer in universe? I just imagine she just really likes the hot spring. But, like, sure. Streaming isn't a thing in Mother 3. I mean, the whole thing is that they all get, like, TV. Maybe she runs, like, a Saturn Valley tourism show. I've never played a Mother game, but I always hear people say Mother 3 made them cry, so I'm interested because I love being miserable over media. Oh my god, if you love being miserable over media, yeah, absolutely play Mother 3. But play Earthbound first, if you haven't. Because it references Earthbound a lot. So... Does she like playing ladder? So she have a preferred spot in the ladder? I would feel that when they make the little Mr. Saturn ladder tower thing, because she's bigger and heavier than the rest of them, she would always be at the bottom. I need to eat my breakfast. Hold on, let me take some more bites of this. Mother 1 is really good, even though it's an NES game. Oh man, that's actually really funny that you bring that up, because I was supposed to redo my poll last night and I forgot. Haha! But I was gonna put the original Mother as an option on my poll. What do they call it on the Switch shop? Earthbound Beginnings? Earthbound Origins? Something like that? Mother 1. I want to play it really bad. People have been telling me it's, like, very unforgiving and hard, but the vibes are very... I've also been told it's like, this is basically Earthbound Beta, and then Earthbound is just, like, what this was supposed to be, etc. But I don't care, I really want to see it. Earthbound Beginnings. Okay, okay. Back in 2016 when it came to Wii U, I loved seeing kids play it on Miiverse. That's really cute. If anyone tells you use an easy patch, don't. It only gets hard at the end. I don't mean to sound like really self-praising when I say this. I'm not really all that scared of playing like a hard RPG. I've played plenty of RPGs that are hard and I've made it. So it's like, if there's one thing that's gonna make me rage quit, it's not going to be an RPG. So I'm not really worried about it. Hey, Soup Girl. Hey, Purtically. I'm into soup. But yeah, so I'm gonna put that on my poll, and if you're really interested in seeing Mother 1, I suggest voting for it. However, the other games that I'm planning to put on my poll once I put it back up... what am I saying? I could just do it right now while we're talking. Because I already decided what I was gonna be putting on the poll. Where is your poll, though? If you're on Twitch, scroll down. It's in the boxes. But right now I have to do it. Hold on. Let me delete this poll, add poll. What game stream next? For my long plays. For like little one-offs and stuff, you're always free to just be like, hey, you should do like a Friday stream of such and such game. Oh shit, did I just turn into my- oh no, why am I HD?! Why am I HD?! Okay, I'm alright. Nobody saw that, right? No one saw that? My secret's revealed! I don't even know why that happened. I didn't hit the right keys for that to happen. I mean, I didn't. Oh no. Pepe Sweat, Pepe Sweat! It just looked like you stood up. Oh yeah, like I'm just like, And done. Alright. Oh, tell a random childhood story. Oh, you know, Zekebringer, you redeemed 3 on the last stream. I only told 2. So I have to tell 2 random childhood stories now. Or I'm gonna feel really guilty. Don't worry, I didn't forget. I'm not kidding. I went to bed after that Persona 4 stream. I lied down and I was like, I didn't tell the last one! Why are you wearing a hoodie in the water? It's a swimsuit, obviously. You remembered? Yeah, shockingly enough, I do remember things, actually. I just got distracted. Aw, no eggs on stream. Oh yeah, that is disappointing. Why aren't the eggs? Try using is that the generic egg emoji? Try using generic egg emoji and see if it works. Or is that the generic one? If it is, I'm sorry. Why not dox my address and tell it while I sleep? Like, I just climb up to your window, I'm like, one time when I was 3. Alright, let me tell 2 random childhood stories. I've been thinking of some lately, like how I was talking about I have so many from like when I was a Girl Scout that I'm like, oh, this is prime content. I did a lot of embarrassing shit as a Girl Scout. Let me think. Here's a random childhood story that it's when I realized I didn't know what sex is. And it actually is a Girl Scout story as well. One time when I was a Girl Scout, we were out on a camping trip. And at one point at this camping trip, we went to a lake beach. How old were you? I was pretty fucking young. So to be fair, I think I was like 8. 8 or 9, so like not knowing what sex is wasn't weird. And so we're sitting on a beach and I was there with 2 of my other friends. And 23, yeah. I was sitting on a beach with the 2 other friends. We're at this lake beach. And it was pretty busy because we were there, it was the summer, so it was nice and hot. It was a hot day. And over to our left, there was this couple who kept like making out next to us, which is like, way to be like so unaware of your surroundings that you're just making out next to a group of children. They just did not give a shit because there was a whole group of us. Like, I'm trying to think how big our Girl Scout group was. Probably at least 20 little girls. And this couple was making out on the beach. But anyway, so they keep, like, making out. Not, like, hardcore, but they're just kind of, like, lying next to each other, and every so often they start kissing. And so we're being, you know, 8-year-old girls. Obviously, we're looking at them like, whoa. And, at one point, one of the other 2 girls I was with was like, I don't remember what she said. She something with him like, are they gonna have sex? Do you guys want to have sex? Not like as in, do you want to have sex with me, but like, are you guys interested in sex? Like, it was something really weird like that. And me and my other friend, because it was like me and like my 2nd grade or whatever best friend, and then this other girl, right? And my like 2nd grade best friend, they're gonna do the sex, yeah, right? My like 2nd grade best friend, we kind of like look at each other, and my like 2nd grade best friend is like, yeah, like she's like, yeah, I totally want to. I bet she had no idea what it was either. She's like, yeah, I want to. And then they kind of look at me, and I'm like, I don't know. But then the girl is like, do you know what sex is? And I was just like, yeah, I just don't know. And then she's like, okay. And then we all like went swimming in the lake. And so I'm just swimming in this lake and I'm like, what is sex? This is the first time you weren't the weird one. Yeah, you know what? That's fair. This time I actually wasn't that weird for just being an 8-year-old that's like, I don't fucking know. I don't actually really remember when I found out what it is, to be honest with you. I think I didn't really know until I was about 12. In fact, maybe this is fucked up, but like when I was like 11 or 12, you still don't know, admit it. Shh. What is sex and don't Google it? It's like when you copulate. It's when you procreate. It's like the act of procreation. I mean, to be fair, that's actually outdated because people have sex that's not even physically capable of procreating. Like homosexual sex, you can't procreate with that. How would you define it then? Especially because some people consider things sex that aren't really. It's when you roll in the bed like in Animal Crossing. Yeah, that. Well, that and saying that like sex is something that occurs in the bed is like not always. It can fucking anywhere. Procreation? What about casual? Stop. Haven't we all swum in a lake wondering what sex is at one point? I love that the Brewster theme is playing during this talk. Oh, Hilda, do you have words about this? Hilda, you also can't procreate. You don't have a uterus. Yeah, because you got spayed. Yeah. Sorry, Hilda. Do you know what sex is? Oh, yeah? You're very cute. She was so noisy when I woke up. When I woke up, I was like, oh, good morning, Hilda, and she was just like, I don't know what her problem was. Yeah. Hi, sweetie. Are you quieting down because you're getting held by mom? She likes being held because she's a fucking baby. Alright, you can get down. They removed Hilda's vagina bones! Oh yeah, anyway, I'm supposed to tell a second childhood story. So there was that. There was that time that I was like, I don't know what sex is. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I even, like, learned what sex was until I think I was 11 or 12. And I can remember my friend, like, I had a friend who was a year older than me, and she just sort of told me, and I'm pretty sure that's how I found out. Like, at some point, she was just like, you know what sex is? It's when... And I was like, whoa. And I remember... Oh god, here... I have a really cringy childhood story. I'm a little bit embarrassed to even tell this, but oh well. There was a period of time in which when I was like, I think 11 or 12, I was known as the innocent one because people would say like, haha, a penis, and I'd be like, stop it! Can you believe it? Knowing me now, can you believe that? But there was a period of time in which I was like that. But then I had my breaking out of that one day when, oh, I'm so embarrassed. I was like looking at an episode, help me. I was looking at an episode of Mega Man NT Warrior. And, I don't know if you know, but in the EXE series, Rockman EXE, Mega Man Battle Network, Mega Man NT Warrior, whatever you want to call it, I was looking at the anime of it. There was a part where Blues, or Proto Man, was turned around, which if you don't know what he looks like in that series, he looks like this. He was turned around, right? And I don't remember if I took a screen cap of it, or I don't remember what happened, but he turned around and they like really nicely outlined his butt cheeks. And I was just like, I showed it to my friend on, God, it must have been like AOL Messenger or something, I don't even know. I showed it to my friend and I was like, I was just spamming her like, we used to call him Blues, like in the Japanese, and I was just like, Blues' ass, look at his ass, look at Blues' ass, oh my god, his ass, his ass! And my friend was like, Mika! And then, like, it was pure character derailment from there. From then on, it's just, I got worse and worse. Oh my god, did they make a plush doll of him? I didn't even know. Oh, this is really cute. Let's go back to the wholesome content. Look at this. Aww, I want it. Character development, robot sex. Well, they're AIs in the EXE series. So it would be AI sex, rather. Have you seen Panda Mega Man EXE? It's a Mega Man EXE exclusive Japanese theme parks. Run! Thank you for following. I'm assuming that's what your username is supposed to be referencing. Following for Blues' ass? Oh my god, thank you. Panda Mega Man EXE. It's so cute. He has a panda for a backpack. Oh my god. No, I've never seen this. I love the color scheme. Wait, oh my god. Ah! I actually have a little figure of Rockman, EXE, Mega Man, whatever you want to call him, from this series, like in my apartment somewhere right now, because it's one of my prized possessions. Because he's such a cutie pie. Let me put this up on stream. Look at him! That's so freaking cute! I love the gold accents, it's so pretty. This color scheme is gorgeous. What the hell? What the hell? That's so cute! Oh, he does have a little panda backpack. Wait, let me show the panda backpack, because that's extremely cute. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm still mad they never made Blues and Roll in the series. Yeah, they would look really cute, I bet. Here he is with his panda backpack. Oh my god. I love that. Oh, that's too fucking cute. Ass tier list one. I mean, didn't I go on a tirade about this recently? Butts, we should give the treatment to butts that we give to breasts. By that I mean, I think that too often we say like, that's a good ass, when we see like, just like a thick, juicy ass. But like, that's not the only good kind of ass, you know? Like, I don't know. When people have like a little bubble butt, it's like, oh, that's cute. Like, when your ass is like kind of flat, but it's got just a little bit of, it's like, oh, that's nice. Even some flat asses, people be like, oh, I don't care about a flat ass, but sometimes you see a flat ass and it's like, that's a pretty good looking flat ass. Let's get wholesome again 5 minutes later. Listen! Oh gosh, this has been a pretty long just chatting. We can chat a little bit more though. Today's a little bit weird. Oh, another tell a random childhood story? Oh boy. I wonder if I have more about like Mega Man. You can notice that some of my really cringy childhood stories center around like Mega Man and Sonic, which was like a lot of my like late elementary school. It's like that's a lot of what I cared about. Just Mega Man and Sonic. Wow. I'm still trying to finish my breakfast. It's cold now. What about Hank Hill's ass? I mean, in this episode of King of the Hill, oh my god. I remember it's like kind of wholesome. He has to get like butt pads he wears on his butt, right? And he strikes up a friendship with like other men who have the same condition. And then at some point they like exile him, and then he goes to like a lawnmower racing competition or something, and they all come together at the end. It's a wholesome episode, actually. I hope you didn't look any fan fictions as a child. Oh, I sure fucking did. I have a childhood story that's more like a teenage loss of innocence story that's related to that. But it's pretty funny and I can laugh about it now. Ooh. Boy, this is embarrassing. Should I tell this story anyway? I have on stream once. I remember telling this story on stream once before, but it was way back when I streamed Tales of Symphonia. Anyone remember that? And I was streaming it to the Games Are Painted channel? Maybe one person ever remembers that. When I was a teenager, I was roleplaying Tales of Symphonia on the internet a lot, as various characters. I usually would roleplay as myself, insert character, or as, Colette. Because I just really like Colette. I still really like Colette, so that's nothing new. And at one point, this is so bad, but oh well. I started role-playing with this Zelos roleplayer. Anybody who knows Zelos Wilder is like, I can see where this is going. I can see where this is going. I started role-playing with this Zelos roleplayer, and now, to be fair, he started, like, being like, do you want to do, like, sex roleplays? Like, do you want to do, like, a sex RP? And shit like that. Like, I can remember that he would kind of, like, write an intro and then be like, if you're not comfortable, just be like, I decline or something. I don't remember. And then, but as a teenager, I was like, I really wanted to roleplay with this person more, and I was curious about sex. And so I was like, alright. And so, no, okay, before anyone's like, no, Colette, no! I would do this as, like, my, my self-insert character. I don't think I ever did this as Colette. So, before you're like, no, not Colette! But anyway, yeah, so we would roleplay sex, but I was like, I was a 15-year-old virgin. I was like, I don't fucking know. So here's what I would do. Dead ass, and I don't know how the fuck this person didn't know. I would go and find, like I would get on, like, fanfiction.net and shit like that, and I'd look up, like, Inuyasha sex fanfic and shit, and I'd be like, I'd look for, like, a description, and I'd be like, yeah, this is good, and I would literally, like, copy-paste and, like, change some of the names. Because I'd be like, I'm afraid of them being like, this is 6 weeks. And so I'd just be like, okay, I'll go look up referential material, I'll change the names, and I'll send that as, like, my thing. It'd be like, Sango takes off her skirt and approaches Miroku sexily, and I'd just be like, okay, erase the names. And then, like, this went on for a while. Like, I would roleplay with this person all the time. And then I remember, like, a couple years, like, we roleplayed, and then eventually, like, we got bored, you know, like, things just drift apart, whatever. And then at one point, after we, like, were only talking to each other, like, every couple of months, he just, like, out of the blue one time messages me and is like, hey, I'm sorry if I ever, like, made you uncomfortable, like, with, like, sex role plays, because he would get kind of weird sometimes. Not, like, anything too terrible, but, like, there was this is, like, the most loaded childhood story. Those of you who are up in the morning to watch my stream, you're getting a real fucking treat today. Teenage self-awareness moment. I know, right? Because I remember, like, it was a guy I was role-playing with, and I remember him I think he was a year or two older than me, so, like, it's a little surprising that at some point he had the awareness to be like, I'm sorry if I ever made you uncomfortable and got weird. I expected him saying, please never tell anyone about this. It wasn't like that. He was just like, I know sometimes I'm kind of, like, out there, and I'm sorry if I ever did anything that made you feel weird. And I was just like, oh no, it's fine. Because, like, unfortunately, at no point was I ever uncomfortable. I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing, but here I go. At one point, as an example of him being like, maybe I got too weird, if you aren't aware, there's a certain point in Tales of Symphonia where you can find out that Zelos has wings and can fly. And at one point, we were role-playing, and he did this thing where he's like, I spread my wings, and I pick you up, and I push you against the ceiling, and I fuck you on it. And me, as, like, a 15-year-old, I was like, whoa, what the hell, man? But to be fair, pretty fucking creative. So like, just as an example, that's like stuff he would do where I was just like, whoa. Can we play Minecraft now? I think we've heard enough. I was just about to say, I think that's a good tie-up to today's Just Chatting. Oh, you know what I should do? I should go get a Colette Minecraft skin. Let's go get one. Just to be thematic for today. Let's see. Is there a good one? There's a couple pretty good looking ones. Oh, there's one where she's in Lloyd's outfit. Oh, that's cute. Should I do that one? What do you guys think? Ceiling fuckery seems like a good closer. Yeah, I agree. Today's theme is teenage innocence lost. No! We ended on a high note, literally. Okay, that's pretty funny. Well, here's one where she's in Lloyd's outfit. And then there's one where she's just Colette. She's just Colette. I think I'll just be regular Colette. Can you keep the Animal Crossing music on? I'm at work and I want to listen to it. I actually was gonna say maybe I'll just keep listening to this, so sure. The only thing is I'm at the bottom of this YouTube playlist thing. So I'm gonna have to... Oh my, we've been doing Just Chatting for like almost an hour. Let me put on a different one. Relaxing Animal Crossing music. This one says 1 day of relaxing music. Is this like an actual full day? I don't know. I don't think so, but this'll do for now. Alright. Give me 1 second while I prepare the Minecraft.